Hi, I'm Castralian, and you're listening to the 10th episode of the AI era. In this shortcast, I explore how AI will change people's life in every aspect. As an AI researcher and co-founder of an AI startup, I work on the latest progress of AI and see how that's going to change our lives forever. Today, we explore a critical shift: the move from AI talking about things to AI doing things. So far, AI has primarily been a generator of data in different formats, like text, audio, image, and video. It has shown intelligence in multiple modalities, but it is still dependent on human intervention. Humans decide what the AI should generate, how to use the generated content, and where to deploy it. Even in cases where AI has handled complex problem solving, humans have remained the supervisors of the whole process. But what is needed for AI to bridge the gap between insight and execution? Let's break it down to why the leap between generating data and executing has not happened yet. Two fundamental factors have prevented AIs from bridging that gap. First, AI's reliability issues, which we often call hallucinations, have made it too risky to operate without human oversight. These hallucinations occur due to limitations in AI's ability to distinguish between factual and probable information, particularly when handling ambiguous or novel scenarios. AI models rely on pattern recognition and statistical inference, which could lead to occasional errors, and in those cases, the most probable information in the AI language model is not necessarily the factual information. Trust in AI's decision making requires significant improvements in accuracy, interpretability, and alignment with human intent. The second reason, and perhaps the more important one, is that adoption of AI, like any other major technological shift, takes a lot of time. Humans have an inherent inertia when it comes to changing behavior, often due to fears of displacement, lack of trust, or the complexity of integrating the new technology into existing workflows. These barriers mean that even when AI has the capability to execute tasks autonomously, widespread adoption will require overcoming some societal challenges. Even though the first challenge of AI reliability can be addressed with some technical solutions, the second challenge, which is human adoption, will likely be the more important bottleneck. But the transition to doing autonomous tasks has already started. AI is already transitioning from merely assisting humans to executing tasks in some specific fields. It is just starting with the most immediate wins. The first major wave of AI's full automation was in jobs where the core functionality was writing something, like writing code in the case of programmers, or writing copies in the case of copywriters. Additionally, the tech industry, as the earliest adopter, adopted more quickly and overcame the human adoption bottleneck at a faster pace than other sectors. So, to summarize, there are two challenges. The first one is making the AI reliable enough, and the second one is the human adoption. So, for example, in tech industry, we know that actually talking about things or writing the code is the actual work itself, and also they're rather early adopters. So those challenges are not present per se in that particular sector, and we're already seeing the autonomous AI agents appearing in tech companies' workflows. But in order to understand what happens next, not just in tech sector, but in the whole world, let's again go back to history and examine the different stages of internet adoption. Initially, the internet revolutionized how information was exchanged, but access was largely restricted to desktop computers, which made it a tool primarily for offices and academic institutions. It wasn't until smartphones arrived that the internet became truly integrated into everyday life of all people. Smartphone made internet access more portable, affordable, and convenient, and as a result of that, increasingly more people were using the internet. This shift enabled some use cases for the internet to thrive that were previously very limited. Use cases like instant messaging, social media, ride-hailing, advertising, and e-commerce. Similarly, AI's true potential will only be unlocked when it moves from a passive tool to an actively autonomous agent in our workflows, just as smartphones have made the internet indispensable to daily routines. Smartphones made the internet from something somewhere in your desktop to something you always carry in your pocket. In the same way, AI agents will turn artificial intelligence into something that does things for you instead of something that you can chat with. But what does this transition actually look like in practice? The leap from AI as an assistant to AI as an autonomous agent involves two major advancements. First advancement would be in reliable AI decision-making. AI systems that can reason over multiple steps, handle uncertainty, and adjust strategies without human intervention in unseen and dynamic environments. The second required advancement would be the real-world integration. AI needs to seamlessly interact with the internet through APIs, databases, and even visual web browsing, but it also needs to interact with the physical world to execute tasks given to it. This transformation will redefine workflows across industries. Instead of merely generating insights, AI will execute complex business operations and even perform physical tasks in robotic integrated environments. If AI agents reach the level of reliability and efficiency required for full autonomy, it won't just be a productivity boost. It will be an existential shift in how work is structured. The traditional concept of a human overseeing every step of a task will become obsolete in many cases. AI agents will take over tasks in many different dimensions. But here's the catch. Just as the internet's impact didn't fully materialize until smartphones, agentic AI also needs a key adoption breakthrough before it becomes mainstream. What that breakthrough would look like? It's not clear yet, but history suggests it will happen faster than we expect. We are standing on the threshold of AI's biggest leap yet. Moving from talking to doing means AI will not just assist us, it will act for us. And just like every major technological shift before, this transition will come with new opportunities and challenges. The only question is, will we be ready? Alright, that was it for the first episode of the AI era in the year 2025, the year of AI agents. I will soon start recording videos on my LinkedIn about how to adopt this new wave of AI. And until the next episode, adapt and evolve.